5 American citizens who had been wrongfully imprisoned in Iran have been released as part of a broader agreement involving the unfreezing of $6 billion in Iranian assets by the United States. After their release, they landed in Doha, Qatar, en route to the United States. This marks the end of a long and painful ordeal for these individuals, including Emad Shargi, Morad Tahbaz, and Siamak Namazi, who had been unjustly detained for over 5 years. The detainees' relatives, who had been unable to leave Iran, also accompanied them on the flight to Doha. President Joe Biden expressed gratitude to the governments of Qatar, Oman, Switzerland, and South Korea for their role in securing the release of these American citizens. The release is a significant diplomatic achievement, given the absence of formal diplomatic relations between the United States and Iran. Following the release, the United States intends to impose new sanctions on Iran, targeting its Ministry of Intelligence, MIS, and former President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. These sanctions, the second set under President Biden's executive order, aim to hold those responsible for holding Americans captive accountable. The complex agreement also involved the transfer of Iranian funds from South Korea to Qatar, earmarked for humanitarian purposes and subject to monitoring by the U.S. Treasury Department. Additionally, as part of the deal, 5 Iranians in U.S. custody were released. Negotiations were facilitated by intermediaries, including Qatar, Oman, the United Kingdom, and Switzerland, and spanned several months. The Swiss ambassador to Iran played a pivotal role in monitoring the detainees' conditions, as the United States lacks a diplomatic presence in Iran. Despite criticism, the Biden administration defended the deal as a necessary and principled effort to bring home these wrongfully detained Americans, including dual Iranian U.S. citizens who had suffered years of imprisonment. Their families had consistently urged the U.S. government to intensify efforts for their release.